You are watching Liberty Online TV.
I deserve the best. Leave that X to the next. Hi guys, it's Boy here, aka Miss Kelly Talat. And Falona, all know say you suppose you need for check out Liberty TV Online on every platform if you want to get the best form of entertainment in your life. So make sure you check them out.
What's good, guys? I'm Peter, AA Komba. Watch, make we left for the greedy, and let we left for the greedy because our we're going to check out Liberty Online TV on all social media platforms. And if you want to forget the best entertainment, watch out for them and always check them out.
Hey guys, this night you got Aminish. I dey follow Liberty Online TV, and I want you to follow Liberty Online TV. Now Facebook, now YouTube, and all other social media platforms.
My name is Lida Howard Tombo, Team Pikenda Mama, and the winner of House of Star reality TV show season 1. I am right at Liberty TV, and I'm encouraging every Sierra Leoneans and every other nationality to always watch the Liberty TV. It's an online TV, and I'm encouraging you also go and follow their page on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and then you can get the best out of Liberty TV.
Hey guys, what's up? This is incredible JJ, Mr. Hodos J. Shout out to Liberty Online TV. Follow them on all social media platforms. Hodos J.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Liberty Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television within our Facebook, YouTube, and also our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. And we where they bring the program come to you this morning. My name is Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mebel Kaba. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 4th day of June 2024. Inside this edition of the Breakfast Show, we continue for look at the legislature when at Parliament. But today we focus the day on the role where the opposition, where now the main one, the All People's Congress APC party, they play for ensure say the work with Parliament they do come out fine.
Well, this and plenty other story them. Then at the program for you this morning, members say the opposition party, where na the main opposition party in Parliament, the APC party, get strong role for ensure say and stabilize peace, security, and safe continue for boost the salon democracy. What's in the role where they don't play and how they don't support from the legislative angle. All of that you go know at the program this morning. As well, they can talk to the majority leader in Parliament, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, where they can tell we waiting he and other member of Parliament that they do for ensure say they hold the government accountable on things they're supposed for and self-support governments for develop the country. You where they watch we can get opportunity at some points in the program where they open the phone line them for let us go call, una make una comment, ask una question to Honorable Abdul Kagbo as that's not part of the inclusivity where Liberty Online Television they try for promote as so they gonna free fearless journalism. Well, the number now +232 74 200 545. That if you're out of the country, you can save and +232 200-545 and call with via WhatsApp. If you didn't salon at the same +23274 200-545, you can call over a WhatsApp or a regular call. You self go add your voice. At some point now the program will go open the phone line them. If they watch we through with Facebook, YouTube, and also with website, you can as well drop your question, your comments in the comment section. We go read them later on inside the program and the guests go respond to some of our question them. Don't forget, as you come this morning at the live broadcast, press the share button so that more people will join the conversation this morning and they're part of the Liberty Online TV family. Don't forget for also like with page if you not follow it. Now for follow the Liberty Online Television family so that the number of followers them will continue for increase as so they are so for you now. Credible and authentic information them every day. We get various programs that they bring Cantona. The only thing ourselves get for Dona for the share the programs them, invite people on the Liberty Online Television family page. Let themselves can follow the page so that the followers then will continue for increase.
And members say your contribution at the program very important. We make Liberty Online Television decide for where we they open the phone line so that you self when they watch we any parts of the world go the part of them. So continue for save the number and members say when the time reach for where we open the phone line, we go announce the number back so that you go the parts of the show and make your own contribution because you self get big role for play for ensure say your voice be heard now the Liberty Breakfast Show. Well, we continue with the show and the first issue we look at this morning now the Tuesday edition of the Liberty Breakfast Show. Now, outside the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Sambalamina say the ministry ready for work with development partner them for let them go able for support climate change and food security in a salon. It talked this inside one meeting where them be all with journalists them and ministry departments and agency them outside the presidential initiative on energy and food security been talked to them people here. But the thing them where they do we get for do with food security and renewable energy. Al Hassan Kuruma gets more on this and Ego reports.
This BNTM, the Presidential Initiative for Energy and Food Security, where the mandate on PICRAFT now for give support to related MDAs for development, manage and coordinate the public in policies on national development effort on climate change. The Director for Communication for the Presidential Initiative for Energy and Food Security, Anthony Kamara, talk about the PICRAFT Strategic Plan 2024 to 2030.
Today, we did Naya because we invite all of we partners them. We don't work with for the last 7 to 8 months for validate we strategic plan we don't put together. Waiting at that plan day. That plan day they show how we they work now with 3 work streams them. Climate change, renewable energy, and food security. We they work mostly for support the various MDAs in this country. For make sure say thing then they work well for the ministries then for deliver for everybody in the country. So whilst we they focus more on the issues of climate change, because we all know say the impact of climate change is very, very, very severe in most countries. And the SSF. Now, salon with the seaway, then they cut trees them a lot. And of course, that gets a negative impact, right, on communities. So we work with the Ministry of Local Government. You see today now, the minister in SSF camp for camp support the plan we don't put together because we don't consult with them all. So we work with them for ensure policy coherence and for make sure say any kind of block where they make things not they go before. We work with them for make sure say those things go before.
Joannis Biran, now the head of communication, German embassy, they explain about the effect of climate change for African countries where they use renewable energy.
He has been a fervent supporter of Sierra Leone's development for a very long time already. We've been a partner of Sierra Leone since the 1960s. And at this time, we supported ILO initiatives to the development of Sierra Leone. And the 3 that they're talking about today are probably some of the most concurrent and the most important that exists in this country. Coming to energy, Germany has been implementing the energizing development program for a few years already, and this fits very well with the ambitions of the presidential initiative for climate change, renewable energies, and food security, because the aim of the program is to provide innovative solutions to enhance the overall presence of renewable energy sources here in Sierra Leone, to enhance possibilities to bring renewable energy, especially to the rural areas, which cannot or only very slowly be connected to the major grids. So mini-grids, standalone solutions are possibilities to bring electricity, bring energy also to rural areas that cannot be reached so easily by the main grid, by the enhancement of the main grid.
Joseph Sama, the Assistant Director of Planning, Policies and Research, been also talk about waiting the office to do with regards to climate change na Salone.
Today's gathering and the document we are here to validate is not only important for the presidential initiative, but also it's a critical enabler of the key government aspirations of put in the medium-term national development plan. It is against this background that the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development we support this initiative, and we are here today again as a crucial step in terms of operationalizing the medium-term national development plan, which was launched on the 30th of January this year. In the plan, we ensure that women, men, youth, and persons with disability are crucially captured, and the plan explicitly captured issues of energy and climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, the new plan has the government big 5 game changers, which are supported by the 5 catalytic enablers for transformative acceleration of the country's food security situation, human capital development, and job creation.
The Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Lamina, talk about waiting in ministry they do with regards to climate change and food security in a Salone.
The ministry is one that governs the people nationwide, especially at the local level. My stress today was mainly on local initiatives. Locally mobilize financing, and whatever partnership should have at the center the people. People develop, identifying their own needs, whether it's to do with environmental risk mapping, assessment, and also the solutions that could develop from that. And I cited the example of Kenya, where they've got the FLOCA program, which is currently ongoing and has been ongoing for quite some time. That has produced solutions, locally led solutions by local people for climate resilience, and it's working very well. We were there for about 6 days, and the learning that took place, it is mainly about enabling the people to own the program themselves. And that would be the vehicle for sustainability. And that's exactly what I said today here. This program, which is a strategic plan, is the way to go, especially with regards to climate issues, climate financing, mobilization of partners, and also financing. Is the right way to go. We are here as a ministry to support that and to state that we'll be right at the center in ensuring that it succeeds.
The role of the presidential initiative on climate change, renewable energy, and food security for the PICRAFT Strategic Plan 2024 to 2030, and for say the country able access sustainable and affordable energy and food and nutrition security all over the country. They also they work for mobilize international partnership and resources with representation and advocacy. Clean cooking also the part of the strategic plan where for start September this year. For Liberty Online TV, Al-Hassan Koma, the report.
We continue with the Liberty Breakfast Show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television. Later on at the program, we'll open the phone line and Una Self will add on a voice to the conversation this morning as we continue for look at the legislature and the role where the main opposition APC party they play for ensure that the whole government accountable and self-support government development program them. While still inside the issue we get to do with climate change, the mayor for the Freetown City Council, her worship Yvonne Akisoya, say the Bloomberg Youth Action Climate Fund, where they launch this BNTM, now for help for give work to young people them, where they part of this particular project and we don't benefit from this fund, where they don't launch. We report Mohamed Kamara gets more and he gonna report.
Bloomberg Youth Climate Action Fund na fund where Bloomberg company they provide for help address climate change na different city them na the world by way for provide technical experts with fund for deliver the hope of young talented people them for get innovative platform as way for join hand and fenot but waiting can lead to climate change. Na for sake of this make this BNTM Bloomberg don't join hand with Freetown City Council for launch Freetown Bloomberg Youth Action Climate Fund. We go give salon young climate expert them the platform for improve on climate research. The mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akisoya, first start for talk about the fund where they receive from Bloomberg.
Well, today we get a very, very exciting launch. We actually launched the Freetown Youth Climate Action Fund. We're a fund where they give the youth in this city the opportunity for access funds of between $1,000 and $5,000 for implement climate action inside in communities. So it's very, very significant. The amount of the fund we available go mean say, which is $45,000, go mean say we can do between 49 and 45 young people or young people's organizations. The criteria, very simple. You get for day within the age of 15 to 24. And then you get for do climate intervention, we get impact on the community around you.
For no waiting at the procedure, for be part of the climate research, Mayor Yvonne Akisoya again.
So one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this intervention, that the fact say, it don't already begin to create the platform, because usa you give person that kind of investment into a climate intervention, way sustainable. No say, for example, if not recycling, you know, say that with that kind of fund day, you'd be able to set up your recycling business where after it continue, which means say you don't create job. And we don't see youth them, we don't go into recycling where the person they start behind other people than the day. And then you look also at sanitation, where another area. So many opportunities then day where if person get a kind seed money into a climate intervention way impactful, it can also be a leverage point, a site for move on for let it be a sustainable job where in time it can grow even for let it provide other jobs.
The mayor same way so talk about the job opportunity where Bloomberg go create for youth them na salon.
And one thing we also are sure to get for come up. Now, this na by sababu, make am clear, not to by sababu. This get for be an open and transparent process. The process for apply today I can post na me status, it go there all over, it go there na the FCC, their own website as well. The QR code, where you scan them, that is the application form. If you're not able to use QR code, the email, again, it go there on me or in media platforms, I go just read it out. Na skanu, SKANU @c40.org. Now that email day for right to, we then go send you the application form if you're not able to use the QR code. I want to assure family them, it's going to be important for let you also get track record. So man don't day in this climate process, this climate action for a while. Then they definitely get for count as a positive because it show the commitment. But you go see where you get it from, always see what you look for. But there has to be sustainability. There has to be value for money. There has to be impact in the community.
The mayor, Yvonne Akisoya, end up call on young Sierra Leone climate expert them for submit their application and they part of the process as way for improve their climate research skills. For Liberty Online TV, me na Mohamed Kamara, the reports.
Welcome back. You still watch the breakfast show on Liberty Online Television, and if you just join we, remember say later in the program we go for open the phone line way na +232 74 200 545 +232 74 200 545. Save on your phone wait 10 minutes. You go for open the phone line so that you say for the watch the breakfast show. Go call and add your voice to the topic we discuss on the program. We tell you say today this Tuesday edition of the breakfast show where they can talk about the role of the opposition at Parliament. Well, later, in case you get a question or comments for make regarding the role we they expect say the opposition members of Parliament for the play in terms of passing law them when they make law them for the country where they affect everybody. You go pen down your question, wait 10 minutes, you go open the phone line and you go call and add your voice. We continue to look at more issues inside the breakfast show. From climate, we can talk about health business now. Also the public relations officer for the Health Reporters Network, Victor Tutu Rogers, don't say, but 5 districts now the country not get proper healthcare facility where they supposed forget. And he said this is one of the reasons them making make people can go to hospital, not to get the medicine them where they supposed forget. It talk this way them be they pull the way them they look inside findings them of one report where then call PAL projects where then do now 5 districts them for know how the healthcare facility them sound like. Well, for let we know about this, David Yankes is when our reports have been a part of the launch and Egona reports.
Health Reporters Network Salon, a non-profit making media organization, where they ensure say they go na every community in the country for help get trained to well body business na salon. And self help for report on well body business we can affect plenty people na the country. This BNTM, the Health Reporters Network, all one meeting with journalism for make them tell them what the findings we then do na about 5 different districts them na the country. We then districts here na Tsonkolili, Kainau and other one them. We not get proper health facility na the hospital them. And self tell journalists them but how them for the do report on well body business. When we talk, the public relation officer Victor Tutu Rogers talk about why journalists them for the do reports on well body business.
At this meeting, a very rich meeting today, and it really creates an open door and an awareness for the media in general, the one where they will or practice journalism. They report every day for get interest in the area of the health sector. As every day different reporting they take place by the media. And journalists that will particularly they report on health for let them know the actual duties and responsibility of who that the people that want to come out. What's in the rule the different health facility areas that they can meet them, and how they get access to them, how they report on issues that they can meet, where they will really come out to the public and create a change, positive change. And that kind of thing will create this kind of platform. Because well, we can say we're not journalists, but in journalism, we get different way of reporting. We get different areas of reporting. And some people that specialize themselves in a particular sense, and they don't media report. You go to the media, some they say teaching or music no media play. So any kind of music play for play, they will feel carrying for know the names of the people that they do, which are they do that music, and why they sing that music. So the same way with the area of the health reporting, that if you name the media and you get interest in the health reporting area, why for the report on health? Putting an itinerary for into the public what will create gain and change for the health of individuals that are good. And the service delivery, the updated, the good, and ensure say the fine for the happen or putting an itinerary in the area at all. When you bring that to the areas for them to say, oh, that is not a meet or not on this gap for few. So we look for on application where lapses.
The public relations officer continues say, then go ensure say then give proper training to journalists them we go on for the reports from everybody business.
This is a total participation. It has to be of a kind of unionism where that is now tax now we're going for And what we're going for, it has to be a concerted effort in which everybody first you get to be interested. And if you show interest, that interest for the backed up with a very good, effective and efficient working spirit for which if they for gamble on the reporting, but be on the spot, see what happen and report on it.
Oh, Liberty Online TV me na David Yankee say the report.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
All right, welcome back. It's still a breakfast show on Liberty Online Television. And from that report, the way we do, we come now with studio back, and we've been telling you earlier, today at this edition of the breakfast show, we take a look at the role where the main opposition, the All People's Congress APC party, for the play in parliament, as we all know, say the role of the opposition, not just for oppose, but also for the ensure say they make contribution, because within the parliament they represent the people and whatever law where they make and agree on, nothing we go for affect everybody in the country. Yesterday we be look at waiting the leadership in parliament they do usai. We been get the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Tawa Conte. We been can tell we waiting them plan for do for ensure say then transform the parliament. Well, today we dey talk to the opposition, we na the All People's Congress APC party. We then say they can tell we waiting at the role na parliament for ensure say then continue for represent the people in. And for can tell we waiting the All People's Congress APC party members of parliament, and they do na a pleasure for welcome na the studio this morning the leader for the main opposition All People's Congress APC party na parliament, when Honorable Abdul Kabo. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show.
Mabel, good morning to Liberty TV.
And I pleasure for get you here for the very first time.
Yeah, thank you. Exactly.
All right, like I don't tell the viewers them, today we want for hearing from the All People's Congress APC party. We're not the main opposition party in the country. Yesterday we've been talked to the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. We can tell we waiting their own leadership they do. So today we want for hearing from the main opposition, because now una all make up parliaments and una self can get contribution them where una they make during time they una they pass law or any work where una they do for the people them una they represent. But firstly, as the majority, the leader for the minority party in parliament una the All People's Congress, just tell the viewers them how you go describe the leadership where parliament don't get currently.
Well, the leadership in parliament na a young leadership, because both the speaker and the deputy, they're all too young. And like I can say, politics, whatsoever you do at a young age, they haunt you. And I believe, say, both of them are forward-looking. So we expect the best from them. We expect maximum cooperation from them, relating to seeking the interest of the people of this nation, relating to passing laws where go benefit this nation, relating to doing the right thing for Salon. Because like I say, whatsoever we do now, get for hunt you with time. So young people them for be very careful where them be exposed to certain position. Because this now a modern day, we get social media. Once then get you record, the routine, the expert, I like you all and get for play and for you picking them to now. So we not for do anything where go jeopardize we posterity.
For let this particular parliament succeed, you are part of the leadership from the opposition angle. They want them where they na the majority, they need una support. And for let that they happen, they get for do with coordination and open door policy between una the leaders then. In terms of coordination and that kind will una they communicate, how you can describe that particular relationship?
Well, as far as now is concerned, because there's nothing controversial in parliament, we they coordinate well, we they communicate well as far as now is concerned. And this election of both the speaker and the deputy, na a very democratic process. From when we go parliament in 2018 till now me witness the election of the speaker, because I never witnessed it. So the process is quite democratic, and they look forward for get the best from them, for seek the interest of this nation, and ensure say we put Salone before any other interest.
The 6th Parliament now one way start in a turbulent way from the elections of June 24th to the declaration of results. Of course, on a party up to this time, on still get some reservation there where una hold on to where we make una not be they part of governance early for almost 6 months, and at some point with the intervention of the international community after a resolution where the party then began una been going to parliament. From that same day to now, how una don't they ensure say una hold the government to account? Because you talk to citizens them and they point fingers for una, especially una supporter and say una not don't live up to expectations.
Well, mostly we think it happen now that we people are not can get time for follow the proceedings in parliament. You know, they're not can watch we think it happen in parliament. You know, and most cases, you know, we the opposition they stand for the people and make sure say we do the right thing. You know, we then go with the Finance Act, we display that kind of patriotism. We then go with several other agreements, we display that kind of patriotism. But like what we say, because people are not they follow parliamentary proceedings, we decide for come with parliament to the people. Now then they make we initiate the monthly press conference for the inform we people them, for the inform entire Sierra Leoneans as to waiting they happen in parliament and waiting our position on some of them things than the way they happen in parliament.
But before we can look at this decision where one of the members of parliament from the APC take for the updates the public on a monthly basis, I'll take you to one important thing where the Deputy Speaker of Parliament be make statement yesterday na the Liberty Breakfast Show we get for do with external political interference. So many of that we say don't they happen at Parliament where we don't they embark the work way on they do. From the main opposition, All People's Congress, the kind of leadership where Parliament don't get, we get important thing them as a nation where they come up, we go before Parliament. For example, the constitutional review work, where then go down review, waiting and the review and then reports them. It go Parliament. You think say the leadership na Parliament, the way how you see them with that statement where the Deputy Speaker make, interference from political parties them, that interference there and every other thing where don't they happen, you think say this leadership go able to stand the test of time with tough decisions and need for be made by members of Parliament, then put party politics aside and look at the broader picture for the nation?
Well, interestingly, it get for do with them, it get for do with their own future tomorrow. Because Salone, whatsoever happened, they get for quote, say now during so policy intent, now in this happen, now in that happen. So if you want to be at peace with Salone, you want to be at peace with posterity, you know, and let people are only accountable at the end of the day, you get to be careful of every little step where you take. You know, let us not send you, say you go do this at the end of the day. You know, you find yourself in a funny position. And that was our similar contention. You know, the Constitution is clear as a way they appoint commissioner if you consult with political parties, you know, and they appoint Edmond Alpha without consulting with the All People's Congress political party. You know, we raise them up in our parliament and insistently then go ahead for pass them. So me feel say that they're not to a good beginning, you know, because we for respect the Constitution. We know this because we get the number in our parliament, we for do whatsoever we want to. Law go vote, law do this, law do that. You know, we for no say the Constitution are the grown norm. And breach of the Constitution is treasonable. We for always make sure say we go according to waiting at the dictate of the Constitution. So me want seize this opportunity for continuing for talk to the new leadership of Parliament. Say let there be strict constitutional adherence. You know, like I say, we na young people, we get far for go. You get for live na salon for years. And now finally they always the quote for the wrong thing. So there are times you party or people enough for push you to doing the wrong thing where at the end of the day you get for be attached to your own family name. You know, you get for make sure say you advise your party, advise your people and for do the right thing. Most of them the struggles they will don't they face in the parliament. Now that most of the people within at the various parties them they don't know about the operations of parliament. So you within a parliament now you know about waiting parliament, they do waiting parliament not get right for do, waiting at the process and procedures. So it incumbent on we, the parliamentarian, for explain so we people learn or say no, this thing on our law do so is not correct. So this thing are so then they happen, and so it they happen, and so it they happen. But somebody will not sit on a parliament, it's not going to tell you say, una go pass at all cost. I like una no consult. I like una wait. If you tell and say no, una do consultation. You know, so I sure say we the young people for be bold enough for speak the truth and stand by the truth.
The issue of boycotting and one way plenty people not sure of whether or not the right thing for do as member of parliament representing people them. The decision where the All People's Congress APC party member they take about 2 weeks ago for boycott the approval of that ACSL commissioner day. Was it a right decision taken into consideration, even though we're not being at the well, the other members of parliament been go ahead and appoint them, approve them, and it go for can serve everybody?
Well, interestingly, we not boycott the process. Now the voting, now will not participate in. We ensure say during the course of the debate, you know, we highlight why make we not go participate in the voting. Firstly, we feel say it's against the constitution not to consult with political parties. And if you not consult with political parties, you not get right for appoint, because the constitution is very clear. Say the president for appoint in consultations with political party. So if the president not consult with political party, then we go help for approve. It means that we self na part of the problem. So we recuse ourselves from participating in the voting, but we debate, we do everything. Some of the other appointees, them sentiments we are showered on them from the opposition. But in the side of the breach of the constitution, we no one be a party to breaching the constitution. Now that make we members of parliament, they recuse themselves, they not participate in the voting. But throughout the debates, they participate fully well.
No debate small from your role as a minority leader in a parliament, where normally they can call back leader of the opposition. Your party where they represent a parliament, when they're the leader, they officially, they go through a lot of issues them right now, especially with the executive and members, some of us where they sit on a knack. Even you know, one of the people that we don't go through the hits from una supporter them. Remember at some point where una be just go back in a parliament, una make your visit as a parliamentary leader to His Excellency the President, una party supporter them get questions, so they be asked because of that. At some point again, who will be there out there and that una be the plan for go Washington with the chief minister for go for the MCC. When you party supporter them come and bash at you. How you able to manage all of the issues there? So any small extend we want for extend like an olive branch or get consultation with the government of the day, when a party they can heavily on you.
Well, basically, when you be leader, you get for take responsibility of certain decisions the way you take. You get for take full responsibility. You know, some decisions the way you take, you know, your supporters they not go see what you see. But if you're able to stand by what you believe, and you make sure say you defend what you believe at all costs. One thing what we believe now that the All People's Congress don't go for a lot. And if we they go na parliament, you know, the party don't give you the blessing, say yes, we go na parliament. It means say the party believes say we for work with government. We for work with the structures of government. And you know go in a parliament as opposition, you avoid the executive, you avoid the judiciary, you know they talk to nobody, it go strangulate you work small na parliament. So now that make we feel say we for able for reach out in as much as we did in a parliament. But quite apart from that, we primary role as opposition now for question government on things that we government they do not correct. You know, so regardless of the fact say we they reach out, not enough for stop we for all government accountable. Not enough for stop we for question government. Not enough for stop we for make sure say we bring government to book on anything we they do in this country. We go be adverse to the betterment of Sierra Leone. We go be adverse to the citizens. We go be adverse to any political party. We for question government. And one thing where we say now that we supporters then everybody gets in your view. You know, as far as now is concerned, people are cleaved to flag bearer aspirants, people are cleaved to different people. So as then see, so you associate with this person, then go say, oh, this person and so you did. As then see, say you associate with that person, then go say, hey, this person and so you did. But me believe, say, usai you get a government in waiting when an APC. You know, APC not for avoid government. We for all government accountable for the things the way government they do wrong. Because tomorrow, for kind of power, all the mess the way go happen at government, now we get for counter time. So we know for it, say we can have power, we for question government, we for all government accountable. And notwithstanding, we for able for reach out. You not go be a leader that you just keep up to yourself. If you're able for reach out. So our meeting with the president was deliberately couched for ensure say we explain to the president some of the things that we will go through as opposition and parliament and some of the things that we will go through as a political party. So some of we supporters the need for Sabidande, say APC or we the opposition, no go dey na government that we avoid all structures of government.
So in terms of communication, for that kind of example, we cite out you and your team being go meet President Bio, where after that meeting, they plenty people begin pointing fingers, say, oh, then why they don't buy them over, they know they talk for the APC again because they don't go see President and come. Then kind decision and they as leader for the APC in parliament, were you ready for taking that kind of decision and they how on they communicate with our general membership forget the understanding of the purpose of going there?
Well, interestingly, when you be leader, the first thing you for do, you forget believing in yourself first. Because if you doubt yourself, then people will doubt you. In fact, when we go for the meeting with president, the president in personal assistant come and ask we say, president say, if we no one camera, they no can snap nobody, we can get the meeting privately and on a return. And I say no. I said, we want camera, not a secret meeting. I said, because before we declare, we party know. We inform the chairman, we inform the secretary general, we inform the deputy, we inform the entire party structure. Say we the goodie, and then give them blessings. So not a secret meeting. So we supporters them for appreciate them more that we not make a secret, we make the meeting very public. And one thing we will believe now that we the opposition forget an opportunity for talk to president. For tell president what we feel say na in our own view, na in our own opinion. What we feel say correct, what we feel say not correct. So most times there are times not to everybody can able understand, but with time people and they understand. So the way you be leader, you not for lead from the back, you for lead from the front. You know, so regardless of the fact say we visit president, we all meet with them, we still the old government accountable for the things that we government they do. We're not correct for the people of this nation. We not go for go mortgage, we not go for go sell we party, we not go for go do anything, but we go for go express to government how the opposition feel na parliament and things that we don't strangulate the progress of the unity na parliament and things that we feel say we for all government accountable. I feel say now we your responsibility than their opposition.
That is in the way you give say I make una go meet President Bio. Now us impacts that work they don't make from when una come out today to now. Waiting don't change.
Well, firstly, we mean they get problem in constituting the committees in the parliament. Secondly, we mean they get problem with office spaces for the opposition, the leadership of the opposition. Thirdly, we mean they get problem with even allocation to international parliament. So we mean get a lot of things then where we highlight where we go meet president for. And regardless of that, we also tell president say, you know, there are times you just then police not they just invite opposition na CID. Then go detain opposition, then go so there are times let there be that line of communication. If opposition do anything we wanna feel say not correct, wanna forget until we for the talk, we know to enemies. You know, we the what they on top and that how we they behave now, so we supporters then go continue for the behave. So we for set the precedent. So we feel say the meeting with the president at that time was very timely and we seized the opportunity for present we case to the president.
After
you know.
that meeting, most of our members then they allege say the president go give una money, we make certain things then they now una they left and they slide in parliament.
Well, interestingly, not in the way we don't let for less slide in parliament. If then they follow parliamentary proceedings, then go actually know say we don't the whole government accountable in parliament. You know, I remember we then go with the Finance Act in parliament. We ensure say we debate them and we make we position them clear on the reinstatement of taxes per res, per cement, you know, some of the basic commodities that we make we position them clear. If we mean the compromise with government, we then send Edmond Alpha for go approval as ECSL commissioner, but always they misbehave by these just concluded elections. We for don't set remote and support them. If we mean they appreciate, if we mean they compromise with government, we not for call out government on the lot of things the way they go bad in this country. The economy way don't go bad, the fuel price way don't go bad, you know, all of the things that way don't go bad. You see, we not for
now on a maiden press conference. But another issue again where people hold very close we ask the Deputy Speaker back yesterday, Honorable Stanaya. Now the issue of the put on your personal interest there before, not considering the people they are supposed to represent the parliament. For example, one thing where people are disappointed at both SLPP and APC members of parliament then at this point that you all get for do the toll gates. You now one by the people there we first speak that issue there where Dr. Dennis Sandi be one for make increments without taking it to parliament. You call them to order. We even interview on a particular issue. You be so firm. But all of a sudden, the increments go to parliament before the member on all agree and approve them. That's one thing where the people are so disappointed at.
Again, let we people understand. Parliament na the house of laws. The law that will go meet na parliament, we not get option, but na for observe them and na for stick by them. In the agreement, the original agreement of this toll gate, it did say when there is 10% change in the exchange rate, then for review the toll price. And where they've been put that clause then at the original agreement, a change can be increment or decrement decrease in the exchange rate. For example, if the exchange rate may go down, instead of 4,000, then for reducer, based on how it go down. So the review on the original document was not only an increase, it depends on the increment on the exchange rate or how the exchange rate decrease. Now what's happen? 10% increment in the exchange rate, then say we for review the price. Now we don't get over 150% increment in the exchange rate. And it is part of the laws then where parliament been done pass. What have been talked against now that the minister not to get right for put prices for toll gates, we not to parliament because now parliament passed the previous price there. So if there is any adjustment in the price, now parliament na in for passer. So the minister input initially 700,000 for the essential truck there. One the way they go with food stuff, then things, then they put 700,000 for them. Me at Twitter say no, not to the minister for determine this. This na a law where Salon Parliament pass. So there, if there is any adjustment, if we come back na Parliament, the intention na that where it can na Parliament, we dey work according to the law. So if the law don't say if there is 10% increment change in the exchange rate, we for make sure say they review the price. Parliament not for stop any review of the toll gates when there is an existing law we state say then for review the price. Except they repeal and replace that law day. And in agreements we they do with other international partner or foreign investors, you know they amend them when it come to their own. Because in the days the way they pass the toll gate, the 4,000 news now been something like 86 cents. 86 cents. But now, because we're not able to control the exchange rate, 4,000 now 16 cents. You see? So we say let it go na parliament. One, because we've been getting the intention for go reduce the prices then. Usaina 700, we bring and can to 400. Usaina this, we reduce all the prices the way the minister be initially proposed. So we can't go to parliament. So, and not so we reduce the price them. We make them consultative. The drivers then they use the road. So now the drivers then determine most of the prices them, now then suggest and now then give parliament, you see. But it not mean say because we in a parliament, we for act unlawfully. Say where the law say increment for the or review for the in the toll price, we say no, review not the day because things then difficult. That means say we don't go against the law where the parliament passed in the 4th parliament, you see. So basically not done there.
So they describe and like wanna do justice to the people?
No, we know say things that extremely difficult for the people. Let me make this very clear. One of the things then where they make things difficult for the people now we inability for control the exchange rate. If we know how to control this exchange rate, everything will be difficult for the people. So now that make we they talk to the Ministry of Finance, we they talk to the bank governor for let them carry with monetary policies them and economic policies then we go ensure say we control the exchange rate, we reduce the exchange rate. As far as now is concerned, Guinea they do very well than Salon in terms of controlling the exchange rate. You see, and if we're not able to control the exchange rate, not at toll gates no more, things are extremely rest. The price of rest go difficult, they go high. The price of basic commodity go high. The price of the go because of government inability for control the exchange rate.
Say not to no more citizens they experience things in there. Even make mention of country like Kenya.
No, let's tell you first. I don't want to go far to Kenya. I want to take we Guinea and Liberia because now we the share border. When in 2018, we your money where you give 100,000 leons to Guinean, then they give 150,000 Guinean franc. 150,000 2018, just before elections. I go buy some things then for campaign na Guinea. Where I give 100,000, they gave me 150,000 Guinean franc. But as fast now, when you give 100,000, then they give less than 30,000 Guinean franc. So outside Guinea get them correct, and we get her wrong. So if it's possible for let this government learn from the Guinea government, let them go learn from the Guinea government. But the inability for control the exchange rate, I not believe saying a global law. I believe saying now we government not carry policies them for make sure so we control the exchange rate.
So you see as in a deliberate act by government not implementing policies them where go control the exchange rates?
I just believe say government not get the requisite expertise for able control exchange rate and especially the finance of this country. But government not get the expertise.
The Ministry of Finance.
But how long have they been there? Will they see progress? Or not they see progress? Things they go from bad to worse every day. Things then they go skyrocketed. I remember when 2018 elections been there. One thing we president opposed APC for now the increment in the price of bag of rice. He said APC meter 60,000, the APC send them to 200,000 in 10 years. Then now just in 6 years, from 200,000 now it's 1 million in 6 years. So government get for make sure say they introduce economic policies them will go affect positively the people and control the exchange rate. Or else we people then go continue for so far.
Not a secret say people then they go through hardship in the country. Where you look at certain things then the way they have run the country in terms of increase in food prices, even the essential things that when the citizens are supposed to forget and not even forget them. And they made in press conference so now make now in a party office. You make mention of the light blackout crisis within now at the country. And say you talk to certain people then believe say government not able to pay salaries of workmen them at this point. Una na opposition, una they part of government. You see una they begin call government out. But somebody go they say una not get the numbers in parliament and una party say for let them pull one press release for call government out on certain things there. It can take una almost months before una able to come together and make a position.
No, I want to make it very clear that the party very proactive. You see the press releases them way the Secretary General they release most of them things they are for all governments accountable. And you talk about numbers na parliament. All parliament na this world, then get a defined number. Like for example, if you go na Liberian parliament, you go know that get majority, who that get minority. Except for Ghana parliament, where they get 27, and one independent, where later join government, where they go 28 and 27. You know, and parliament, before now they go sit down at the parliament, then they know whether they win votes, whether they lose votes. But you not only go to parliament for go win votes or lose votes. You go to parliament for go hear out your opinion and make let the people know waiting on a position on certain things there. The word parliament now from a French word and bow when a parler, it means say na for talk. So we are not only in parliament for win votes, we are in parliament for make sure say we hear out the views of the opposition in whatsoever decision government want to take. We for able to give an alternative view, and the people then for no say, hey, we government may want to do this, now this the opposition, so now this not been the view of the opposition, now this the opposition do, you see. So basically we are in the parliament for make sure so we're able to call out on government, for monitor processes and procedure, for monitor disbursement of finances, for all MDAs them and ministries then accountable of what they do through we oversight role, and for make sure say we monitor almost then they give all ministries, departments and agencies them through we budget all the pass in parliament, and for make sure say we hold them accountable. You don't go left governance to one party, let them do anything where they want to.
But also it seems like right?
No, we don't left them all. We hold them very accountable.
Because a lot of people they believe say if UNA's opposition party come out and talk the next thing. Now for invite to an CID law.
Now me don't make my own point very clear. I don't talk to me members of parliament there. The day government they arrest one opposition member of parliament for what he say na parliament, or for what he do, or for what he talk, we know they go na parliament, we all they go na CID. Usa a day, then they arrest we all, they lock we all up until they're ready for left and they left we all. Parliament no go they go on, whilst we members of parliament then they incarceration. We know they take that one day. Because one of the responsibilities is that you forget immunity as member of parliament. If you look the constitution, very clear. It says you see nothing they know they do for what you say or what you do in a parliament. So nothing not for make, they hold you for what you say or for what you do as member of parliament. So I don't make that very clear, and I don't tell all my members of parliament that the day they begin arrest any member of parliament, we all they go, let they arrest we all.
But not a new thing. The same thing like that will all happen during the last parliament. If I can remember right, Honorable Lahai Mara, then go na CID, spend some days there just because he says something on a parliamentary WhatsApp forum.
Now they tell you, if na this parliament it happen, we all they go sit down CID with lie. We all they did, let they arrest we all, let they lock we all. But one person no go na CID or go be incarcerated for what he say or what he do. As members of parliament, we forget laxity for do we job. Members of parliament not for do their job, then they afraid. Say, hey, if I talk this, then go hold me. If I talk this, then go hold me. No, before that, let them hold we all. Let them not say now for this, they hold we for. But no member of parliament not for feel say it tight for doing work as member of parliament.
Inside the past 6 years, the laxity where you talk about, the All People's Congress APC party members of parliament don't enjoy this laxity.
Well, it not be easy. Inside, me say sleep na cell with common criminals. They be lock me na lonely cell. For crime way I don't know, crime way na the young man then commit. After video come on, then see the Minister of Transport hold the ballot box, then they broke arm, then they this, that, and they left me. Me say don't suffer out of this. But under my leadership as a leader of the opposition in parliament, this nothing what I say and nothing what I mean. Say anytime they arrest any member of parliament, I don't say the member of parliament go do something way incriminating you. But in the performance of in duty, he say anything or do anything, then they arrest them. We all let them ready for arrest we all.
All right, Honorable Abdul Kabo, continue for the within at the program in at the minority leader in parliament. And there this morning they tell you about the role where the opposition they play in parliament as then they for represent people. We they continue with the breakfast show, and members say we go for open the phone line where the number na +232 74 200 545 plus 232 74 200 545. Today we deal with the minority leader in our parliament where they tell we waiting and waiting, then they do as opposition at parliament, and as soon as hear from him, and are the leader for the opposition, and is say if we don't make it clear to a membership and everybody for no say, if any member of parliament from the APC will then go arrest or do anything with because they want for making views be heard, then as APC opposition member of parliament them no go agree. Well, let we go for short music break and we'll come back to Honorable Abdul Kabo.
Rahim, Ara, LA, King Boss, RFM, Jenna Eastern Cartel. The people them tired, the people them fed up, the people them gains. The people them tired, the people them fed up, the people them gains. Let me pledge them love and loyalty, but anytime they come down for property, left with the poor one from poverty. Think stronger, all in a cow price. I don't blame them, now we take them bright price. Now the way they come, them be they act nice. Nowadays I say them, they act wise. Salon people them wanna let we think twice. So if you job now they have violence go down. We the youth them idle, the youth them stairs. Money not they sell for virus. Now we go call, now we go to. Papa God come down and save us. Since we are born at the same struggle, every day and that's by the same hustle. Things not the change at the same trouble. Big trouble in a small saloon. Big trouble in a small saloon. Big trouble in a small saloon.
Yeah, that's so they can bell we for make line and votes. Now team tranga with a make line for chop. How man go drink and wash no water. Fair just to go up, I go catch me a cutter. Under one protest and spray one water. The man up for first scene, quick the pool tanker. But this is business, when I not go blow, no free set on a normal cold breeze for the blow. We try with the same team, we want new party. Not to mind the way they take them on the use on the party. The country don't crack, make young man these gone work. Now they man in the drug and it's here, right? The man up for make moves, Paulo one cha-cha. When I match is more done, I continue the crutcher. Salon so fun, let's make a lost me brother Polo from Libya to Italy. But come on, don't die.
Since we are born at the same struggle, every day and that's by the same hustle. Things not the change at the same trouble. Big trouble in a small saloon. Big trouble in a small saloon. Big trouble in a small saloon. Things just a tear, then say make we be here. When change go the pass, we go right here. The way I thunder go fire them. The way I thunder go scatter them. The way I thunder go fire them. The way I thunder go scatter them. I say then change by we up. Why? Then why I change by we up.
The dollar and the fear logo all the way up. Gary safe now on a 5 block for cup. They are with the bag gonna talk to an strong. This up on the make it $3. The rice and the fuel price we are make cut and the dance here and let's make me crew we go talk to her.
Pull up. Who know we can talk to the park? When I go tell the person who want to talk to the park. Dollar don't go up. Gas don't go up. Fuel don't go up. What I want to take power?
In the bowl, as I take power, then begin bother.
Since we are born at the same struggle, every day let's find the same hustle. Things for the change at the same trouble. Big trouble in a small saloon. Big trouble in a small saloon. Big trouble in a small saloon. Salon people them wanna let we think twice. So if you job now they have violence go down. We the youth them idle, the youth them stress. Money not they set for virus. Now we go call, now we go to. Papa God come down and save us. Since we are born at the same struggle, every day and that's by the same hustle. Things for the change at the same trouble. Big trouble in a small saloon. Since we are born at the same struggle, every day and that's by the same hustle. Things for the change at the same trouble. Big trouble in a small saloon. Big trouble in a small saloon. Big trouble in a small saloon.
Alright, so they continue the breakfast show, and that's now music tied to Big Trouble in a Small Salon, where I am the wizard who I feature Elejedu for we inside the program this morning. Well, we still continue with the breakfast show, and today they look at the role of the opposition party, when at the APC party in a parliament, as we still get the leader for the opposition. Now, Parliament, when Honorable Abdul Kabo, they are with we this morning, they talk about waiting, then say if they do for all government accountable. and ensure say they support government development program them. When they come back to you, Honorable Abdulkabo, we still saw start for do on a press conference to say when they talk to members of the fourth estate, tell them about things them where una feel say no they happen right now the country. Earlier before we go for that break, you start for talk about the economy. We're not a secret say the economy not good and the hardship from una people una they represent in parliament. Also, we'll see say extreme blackouts the way you one of the things the way you highlight and say even the mobile phone calls them, you make mention of that. As opposition leader, what are your first impression about President Bill in pattern of governance? We make all of them things there are people in the struggle for.
Well, the pattern of governance of the president need for be looked at very closely. Firstly, under a democratic system, you get for left citizens them, let them get their own opinion about governance. Where you they run government, or even we do so as members of parliament. Not to everybody they talk good about me in my constituency. And I get for accommodate even the one that way they talk good about me in my constituency. Because we are under a democratic dispensation. And not for feel say everybody for praise me. No sooner a leader feels say everybody for praise them, now the problem they begin. You get for accommodate dissenting views them. The one the way they can meet you and tell you say this not correct, this not correct, this not correct. You know, and not feel say them for intimidate them, then for arrest them, or then for detain them, then for ensure say they like I remember the time the way I been be student leader na my guy before I go for Obe College. I mean get one me paddy, we always after in company they all long praise me. Abdul, you don't do well, you don't be this, you don't do this, you don't do that. Now in they come, Abdul, you don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. Look at waiting. Look how the campus day. Look at this. Look how that. At times, I mean, they look and say, this person not like me. But because of the way they chastise me, I be one impressor. So there is one fish pond where I go build. Basically because of what they do. And after I don't build the fish pond, the day they open the fish pond, he come meet me. Now I say, well, you see, always they do, now for make you add on what you do. So there are times we need for appreciate people the way they come meet you and tell we say, this not correct, this not correct, this not correct. In no uncertain time, they're not for arrest person. Where he talk about waiting the go on this country way not correct. They are all Sierra Leoneans. They have rights for giving their opinion on governance. Governance does not belong only to SLPP. It belongs to all Sierra Leoneans. All Sierra Leoneans. So if person criticize government, they don't get right for arrest them. They don't get right for arrest them. You see? So then for open the civic space, then for give citizens then the right for make sure say they hear out them views. That is what democracy is all about. Intimidation or this or that, no, not for be part of democratic processes and procedure. Then secondly, the president for the first time for the listen to the voice of the opposition. When they say opposition, we are not opponents to the development of this country. We are proponents to the development of this country. If you want to get true and genuine, listen to what the opposition they say. The opposition will give you a clear picture of how the people and the feel. But no sooner you take opposition voice as voice of the enemy, you take opposition as people away now your enemy, then you go get problem in governance.
You're not going to listen to the views of the opposition.
Not at all, not at all.
But earlier you make mention, say we wanna been go meet them. Some of the things we wanna been go meet them for don't change in the parliament.
Yes, considerably. Some of the things them be able to address them. Some of the things them, but opposition is not just about us in parliament. Opposition critically about the majority of Sierra Leoneans them. How Sierra Leoneans then they live. Are they okay? Are things okay for people? Even forget one bag of rice, you know, it's over 1 million. Waiting at the minimum wage. The minimum wage now 800,000. Then forget one bag of rice is more than the minimum wage. So meaning all other they work with and they get the minimum wage, not they afford a bag of rice.
You know,
so some of them things then
they power save things for worse pass.
No, let tell you. In 2014 or so, we get the worst economic shock ever since now the history of this country. The worst economic shock, now we get that Ebola, and then we get this reduction in the price of the iron ore. In fact, the growth rate reduced to -20. Historic -20, you see. But just in 1 year term, the government will introduce policies, they introduce austerity where then they condemn. Austerity, now when government don't know say, we expenditure don't pass mark. And this with expenditure, they create burden to people. The economy don't go bad. So what we do? Law reduce government spending. Law reduce the travels. Law reduce the way we send people overseas. Law reduce the way we spend per fuel. Law reduce the way we this na austerity. So where government introduce them, just in 1 year term, we economy we don't contract to -20. You know the growth rate it go to 6.3 in the subsequent year. So you therefore introduce policies them, economic policies them, we're ready for combat the present financial crisis we una get. But as far as this government concerned, no economic policy, they not introduce it for let it look like say we they go through tough times.
All right, viewers, in case you just a tune in, don't forget for share the program, don't forget for comment, and also like the program this morning. At the studio, we get the leader of the opposition at Parliament, Honorable Abdul Kagbo. They talk about things them way from Ion perspective. If he say President Bio in government, no, they do right, and he say now they will begin for only accountable through the every month press conference, so then they all for talk to the members them about the things that we know they happen right in the country. When I tell now for open the phone line them, call we on +23274 200 545 in case you get question for Honorable Abdul Kagbo or you get comments on all the things that we don't talk about this morning inside the program. You said go add your voice this morning. +23274 200 545. If you didn't at the diaspora, I want for contribute to the program this morning, call me via WhatsApp. If you didn't at the country, you want for contribute, call me via regular call. Honorable Abdul Kagbo go answer to all on our questions and comments them. We will not make the program this morning. But they come back to you, Honorable Abdul Kagbo. A lot of people see and say unprecedented for less alone reach to a point. Osai, the government able for pay one of the major suppliers of electricity in the car power ship, the hot lights, the country suffer severe blackout. They reach to a point the energy minister been gets for resign because he not been able the burden at then. And una as opposition, what do you think about that particular point they will tell now the lights business, citizens the struggle for it?
It's unfortunate. When you lead people learn for make their lives better compared to how it been day. Today they make 3 days as they sleep down in house without electricity. Pass again for use generator. 3 days without electricity. And not prepared with the use. And like I've been talking now with press conference. Yeah? Government.
All right, Honorable, I think they get a caller on the line. Hello, caller, good morning. Hello, caller.
Good morning, Liberty.
Your name outside the call from. Hello, caller, your name outside the call from. All right, I think you don't miss that caller there, Honorable Abdul Kagbo.
Yes, the car is government can renegotiate with the car power ship. Out of the renegotiation we government do, government mean they save $18 million every 2 years from the arrangement we mean they force. You understand? So if government they save that money, the $18 million every 2 years, why then for still owe debt to the car power ship? Outside that money they go. And quite apart from that, there has been a drastic increment in the price of electricity domestically and commercially. There has been increment. So outside the money then they go. Why government not will pay for light? So this now the 1 million question will mean the owe for the ask yourself now.
All right, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, they come back to you. Let me just get the views of the viewers them. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show. Hello.
Good morning, Liberty TV. Hello, I don't get you. I don't know if I get me.
And also, you call with.
Okay, this is Asama. You call from Kenima. I want to tell you Honorable Abdul. I honorable to talk about the defend the toll gates increment. But I'm not go doubt because this body na APC counter, na they affect you. Because if APC not be the part of this toll gate, there was no way APC for not join hands with the SAP honorable for men to do increment and toll gate. Not only because they get hands there, they don't go out of harm. They all day sit down, they add this toll gate away. I just want to tell and say, just like we tell honorable Tawa, this toll gate increment when they do so, it don't affect you and the price of rice. Meaning that more are concerned. Even though other building material to matter, but the price of rice, it don't affect you. I kind of my with the buy rice for 1 million above. And because the people who they call the rest now, they say they pay high at the toll gate for the truck there. So it don't affect you. Then going further, APC, I want to tell Honorable Abdul Bokuteki, because see now, they don't begin being as a responsible operation. Was it 2 weeks back or 1 week back? I see they make a press conference. We said they highlight Moku challenges when they're facing the people in this country, when they welcome news from them. I believe before this time, all what you say they get interest now for organize other demonstrations behind the back.
From that on the line, but the phone line is still open and we will take more calls. Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Show. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Liberty TV. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Lines are still open.
Hello, good morning.
Plus 232 74 200 545. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Liberty TV. This is Jibril Kanu at the call from London. I get a question for Honorable Abdul Kagbo. As far as we, the citizens of Sierra Leone, are concerned, this is not the weakest opposition party na parliament who would ever get in the history of Sierra Leone. We get so many instances for reference to where the members of parliament we did it. They're not the only government to account of within the benefits the citizens them. I can cite 2 examples where Khadija Bidon reference one. Where na the toll gate, where Honorable Abdul Kagbo the Guillaume defense is saying now when the parliament did for make laws and then we don't meet that law day. And the same law way in the reference, the law talks see, then get for audits the account of the Chinese company where they control the toll gates. The same law talks see, then get for know the traffic flow of the the toll gates them. All them things and then put it aside, but they look into the increment of the exchange rate. Why they not audit the account? Why they don't know what's the traffic flow before they increase the price? And according to them, they say when they make the prices and have been just the increment of the exchange don't go to 150. But when they come for increase the price, the price go 200% increment, some even 300 and more. So does that represent the interest of the people? And no. Why they not audit the account? Why they don't know waiting at the traffic flow of the thing before they put all the thing together, then go into that. The second thing we are the reference, the election acts of 2022 by 2023. I don't know how they call them. Then give so much power to the electoral commissioner where they elect it affects the nations and then be there the way they pass them. It in plain English, not to Latin, not to Greek, the right and English where they able to read that. So they're not there for represent the citizens.
From London, we'll take a few more calls and come back to with studio guests for response to the questions them we on the ask on the program this morning. Plus 232 74 200 545.
And also with the call, make sure say you stay within 1 minute. You make your point or you ask your question so that it will make way for other callers then for able to participate in the program. We'll take a few more calls, then we'll come back and read on our text messages them. And Honorable Abdul Kagbo, the leader of the opposition at Parliament, go answer to all on our questions them where on get this morning for them. Plus 23274 200 545 and the number for you go call so that you go make your point inside the program this morning. We'll go now and take few messages them where on don't send. The first one they read, it come up from Facebook. For the Mustafa Touge, they say, You are saying Parliament has to go according to the law, and I agree. But in this case, the Chinese didn't honor their part of the law. So it's natural that we too don't comply to give way for compromising settlement. Both sides have to comply with the rules of agreement for a peaceful execution of the agreement.
All right, we look at more messages. We get a call on the line. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show. Your name and who side you call from? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, once more, Liberty TV. But just that's how again from Kelima. Just an observation. Do please, this 1 minute what you do for not contribute. To me, I believe say it's too small. But I hope and pray that na suggestion will make a 2 minutes to go fine. I don't know give me a chance for contribute on this area of light and economic honorable measure. And the first the lights, where APC came in power in 2007, they say they give lights. We see how they start to come back up, they give light and they start at the corruption. Later they tell we say boom not complete 100%. We begin enjoy lights. But before APC they come on power, Nigerians to left water. So to me, APC not get nothing for terrible light, the future general. Because if they tell we say boom not complete 100%, they left generator on our water with a car power sheet, there's nothing for terrible light. It's a future. Going further, this economic what they talk about 2014 Ebola. Ebola and we just were talking about the effect, more especially Guinea, Salon, and Liberia. And we began donors that we can help you greatly. So for example, that was the worst economic.
Many thanks to you, Saliu. We go give more people the chance for call. The number is +232 74200 545. We look at messages on our Facebook while the calls then they come in. This other message we look at on Facebook. Bashir Loksin Mustafa Felowa say acceptance of what has happened is the first step to overcoming the consequences of any misfortune. Sometimes knowing when to give up is the real test of character. APC will never give up to develop our nation. All we need is unity within our party and parliament.
From K. Hassan on Facebook, they say toll gate was introduced by APC, but Madabio promised to stop the toll gate if he wins the 2018 election. All right, quickly, we'll go over on our YouTube and take a few messages, then they back, then we'll come to Honorable Abdul Kawo. Hello, caller. We don't get caller on the line now. We take this call. Hello, good morning. Your name and also the call from, please.
Yeah, good morning. Usman, the call from Manchester. Just for make me point, thanks to Mr. Abdul, the head for the opposition at Parliament, and also the challenges in Bokude, especially when they talk of numbers. And I also appreciate most times when they analyze in mathematical figures, because when you talk of population development, you therefore talk of numbers, side numbers, and they, you know how much they cater for. So just for can see how they grow rest. I don't know how much see acre get, how much people that they consume. That I recommend them. Now just one thing, I don't know if you go try for help again. There was a time when they bring Zood Lab, the issue in Parliament regarding their service. But I don't know if they go able to revisit Zood Lab, then contract, especially when it comes to cyber and the efficiency. Recently, I know say they may get a block where it damage for the fiber optic, that AC line Liberia will disrupt sometime last week. But that's not one issue. But again, we don't know nothing that in service with this fiber optic. Let them go review Zood Lab, them work in a Parliament. And then finally, how then go able for help that area wherein you see the attachment to the political party, because yesterday we see the deputy speaker where they talk say, well, Inky want for become independent, for voice out certain things, but the attachment to a political party, they affect their own role for letting them voice out. So, but that side, I don't know as we go along with the amendment there, how the amendment could be in terms of party relationships and you work for the citizens. Because I can see some of them, they talk in the Parliament, but sometimes now the numbers, so you therefore realize there are numbers when they talk about in the Parliament. So if APC they struggle sometimes, I don't know if that is an effect of numbers in the Parliament and how again their voice will be heard as then they go about this amendment of the Constitution gone. Thank you so much.
Many thanks for your contribution. We get another caller on the line. We go to this final call and come to Honorable Abdul Kawo for a response. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show. Good morning. Your name and where you call from?
So it's a struggle sometimes. I don't know if that is an effect of not being in the parliament and how their voice will be heard as they go about this amendment to the Constitution. Thank you so much.
Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning.
All right, with us that we call, kindly move away from the device where you monitor the program from so that we will get you loud and clear without bad feedback na the program. We'll take one more call so that Honorable Abdulkabo will respond to our concerns them. +23274200545 na the number as we go through messages as we wait for that caller.
All right, I take from YouTube. This way they come out from Abu Mansare. They say, Mr. Abdulkabo, our hopes and dreams are in your hands. We need strong opposition to criticize the government.
This other message again at YouTube, we come out from Robert Kagbo. It says, Honorable Abdulkabo, was the cost of rice, cement, iron rods debated in Parliament? Now question where they ask.
This other one from Lamin Denke na YouTube, they say, those issues about toll gate and price increase should have been reason for civil societies to call out citizens to protest so government could do the needful to reduce the prices. Few more message. We don't come na the program about Kagbo again. They ask Honorable Abdulkabo, was the cost of rice, cement, iron rods debated in Parliament? I take few more, then we'll come to Honorable Abdulkabo. Salio Jallo, they say Sierra Leone must be talking about light and water at this age. Government after government has always been the same, as if it's not a priority for the nation. When will we put these issues to rest? Well, from their messages today, we come over to our studio guest, when are the leader for the opposition at Parliament, Honorable Abdulkabo, for respond. Yes, sir.
Well, I will begin with the last message and go to the first message. The last message now from Robert Kagbo. We asked if there been debates the increments in the rice and iron ore and cement in Parliament. Yes, we've been debating because it been part of the Finance Act. The Finance Act now enforced in the Senate Parliament before we deal with the budget. And the Finance Act now they show outside government they make their money. So basically when we debate with the opposition, we advise government very strongly say no. We not for put taxes again per rest, and we put tax per cement and then things then they. We be advised government say let them monitor the losses the way they happen na the entire government structure. If you watch the audit report, over 325 billion loans lost, they not account for them. And if you they pay, even the light will not able to pay so. If you able to trace people and for let them pay that money, they pay car power ship, then will they get change back where they left. You see? So government not for the tax the people like what we know say money then they lost in our government where nobody know they account for, where nobody they know the whole responsible. So government for ensure say we put more effort to the money the way they lost and recommendations from the audit reports so that anybody will use money way not for use. Anybody will make sure say account for government money, they account for them. As state instances, then I'm a constituency, Nalunge, when generator go off and they're not able to put generator for give picking oxygen, without picking they loss in life. Just because they're not able to buy fuel for give picking oxygen. The same thing happened na 34 and the same thing happened na cottage, you see. So we for ensure say the fight against corruption, not so by political party, now by individuals, they only if we elect salute. Anybody will use the country money and account for them, then for all are responsible, regardless of in political party we come out. 325 billion, not a small money for we as a nation. Then also Abu Mansari say the hopes of them all then are the answer of the opposition. I will assure you say the opposition go do due diligence, we go hold government accountable. The things the way government know they do right, we go call out government on them, and we go ensure say we not tired for talk. We not afraid nobody, we not afraid no arrest, we not afraid anything. As opposition, this nothing what we owe to the people of this country, and we ready for do and judiciously. Somebody they suggest say law we review the contract of Zood Labs. Well, basically, noted, we go watch and see, waiting there for review, now the contract of Zood Lab. Then somebody called from Kenima, Atina Saliu from Kenima. He say 2018, 2007 or so, electricity been bad, Ebola term, na the term more money can at this country, this. And one thing we me always they say, most times government not afraid for doing thing that they do because they know say the people them they support. Once I know say the region where I come on are they government come on, even if government they do bad and me they suffer, I go support government still. We don't say government get responsibility for provide electricity for the citizens them of this country and government for do. Recently, ETSA released a press release who said the state say churches them owe them money and the MDAs they owe them money. Fine and good, but the money we them publish na the press release far less than the money we them owe Kappa worship. So meaning the money we them owe Kappa worship not to per churches mocks them, not to per MDAs them. You understand? So government has to come out with an immediate solution as to how they can able for pay Kappa worship. I don't talk and say government is save $18 million every 2 years from the renegotiation where government do with the Kappa ship. So then for able use that money they for make sure say them pay Kappa ship, we not owe Kappa ship any longer. Then Mustafa talk about the Chinese them. He said the Chinese they not meet their own part of the contract. Of course, the committee on works, now they mean they handle this. And the committee of works we ask the Chinese them for let them present the data how motorcar then they use the road and waiting and don't make so far. And I should say that that document they was presented to the committee of parliamentary committee on works na parliament. Then somebody say this na the weakest opposition. Well, basically na the person opinion. But we did assure the person, say this is not so the weakest opposition. As we don't begin for all government accountable, we go forever continue for all government accountable. Anything we government do, we not good or we are against this country, we go call out on government unhesitatingly. We're not afraid for arrest, we're not afraid for anything. We did do a job as opposition. One of the fundamental responsibilities then, now for make sure say we all government accountable for the betterment of we nation. All right, Honorable Rukabo, before you can give your parting words as to the end of this edition of the program, let me just quickly listen to the Executive Director for Citizens Forum for Democratic Accountability, when Marcus Bangura has been talked about what anything say the opposition don't do, because according to them, he say he believes say the opposition not only play the role where campaign lawmaking and governance. Let me just quickly listen to Ram and we'll come back to you for your parting words.
As the name implies, the opposition, a Latin word, which means opposition itself. That is to say, for oppose or for give strong resistance to governments or to any other thing. But looking at the 21st century, looking at democracy, look at the parliamentary, the West model system of democracy. Parliament's major role is they within threefold. One, now for oppose. Two, now for criticize. And three, now for replace governments. So the three major rule. And apart from the rule, the three major rule, they get duties. And one of the duties, when I say for oppose governments, now for make sure say government policies, decisions and actions where they against public interest, therefore oppose them. Make sure say then level a number of criticisms against them. Then you get the aspect of criticisms itself, right? In as much as government, the opposition, one of the major objectives now for replace governments, therefore make sure say they look at issues the way they affect the people and make sure say they step in in the sense that level criticism against them, we therefore able for influence government decisions and actions. So when they do so, then it will be very, very helpful for the nation at large.
Okay, so holistically, let me look at the Parliament of Sierra Leone and their position, their role when they play. So on your point, you don't observe plenty things that we don't happen at the country, being parliament, being things that we get to do with the central government. How you look at the opposition, the role of parliament?
We opposition as alone, they try for play their role, but the people of Sierra Leone not satisfied with the role they play, because for the mere fact that in the parliament we don't see and don't take one or two actions, but if it reflects the interest of the people in the sense that we all know go to parliament because we practice a representative democracy where the members and they represent we various constituencies. In this situation now under the PR system that they represent a whole district, where we now members of the district, in other words we are electorate or citizens then. So by virtue of that, now then we choose for representative the parliament, and once then the parliament then gets the responsibility for make sure say they represent we proper one, right? Now if you look at the situation as alone, yes, we get the opposition, but the opposition they really realize say they are the opposition in parliament, because when you're in opposition you get for oppose government, opposing government in a just equilibrium, in the sense that constructive criticism, if the need arise for constructive criticism. Because one thing I believe, the character of the government can be the character of members of parliament. That is to say, the character of the government.
All right, welcome back. Well, that's the executive director for the Citizens Forum for Democratic Accountability, where Marcus Bangura. But they talk on that interview with Al Hassan Kuruma. The rest of that interview go down at the Liberty online television platform. So continue for monitor the different platform them so that you will read the rest of the interview. We can wrap up the program now as Honorable Abdul Kagbodin at the studio this morning in the leader for the minority in our parliament, when at the All People's Congress APC party. So to wrap up this edition of the program, let me just do justice to the viewers them. Yesterday night we see a joint press statement from the APC and the SLPP where say una come together for condemn hate speech. What necessitates that particular joint press release there to the wrap of this program?
Well, I don't know if I will respond to what Marcos say or for answer your question.
Go ahead.
Just
Marcos,
go ahead.
Okay. Basically, firstly, in fact, most parliament they frown at the word opposition. Parliament are minority and majority today. Because opposition get negative connotation. Because we work in a parliament not for just oppose government. No. If we say now for just oppose government, it means say even when government do something good, we go oppose them. We rule in a parliament now for scrutinize the work of government. It's possible say opposition go praise government, outside government gets incorrect. It's possible say opposition will criticize government, outside government do something way not correct. So we can do also the rule them. And the three fundamental responsibility, traditional role of parliament, now representation, legislation and oversight. Representation, all outside we come out, waiting the people then they go through the. We for ensure say we push them out in a parliament, attract the attention of the executive arm to waiting with people and they go through. Now we various districts the way we come out for represent with people them. Legislation, now we they make law for anything where they hamburg, the country, anything where they hamburg the peace, stability, anything where they hamburg the peaceful coexistence of we now for make law, and oversight now for all ministers, ministries, departments and agencies accountable for the money what they give them, how then they use them, whether then they do it in them for do. So then are the primary role of parliament. And like I say, we can praise government who say government do well, and we can call out on government who say government do bad. So mostly now then are the responsibility of parliament. Then also you talk about the press release. Well, basically, media for talk on parliament, and the Secretary General are the best person for talk on the press release of the party, because I believe saying in signature day. I know one talk.
On the joint press release we will see from the APC and the SLPP. You're a member of the All People's Congress, and you're a major member.
Yeah, we always don't talk against hate speech. We always don't talk again. We want peace as opposition. The only thing we go make we come back to governance now we peace day. Now we peace day now and they able conduct elections. Now through elections we able come back now governor. But not feel say if the peace of this country be interrupted or anything happen, we hope for kind of power. No. We are a political party. One of the fundamental strengths of our own political party na democracy. Now that make where they want blow the democratic space, where they want constrict the democratic space. We they talk about that. We they talk against them. Where they want make sure say they do you keep our elections. We they talk against them because now only then we hope for kind of power, not through any other means. You see. So when the secretary generals of the both political parties then go sign the agreement, say for peace and make sure say then condemn hate speech, I welcome them. I welcome them utmostly because we know why again about bullets in this country. We know why again about anything we go upset the peace of this country. We believe say we for the talk more than we fight.
All right, Honorable Abdul Kabo, many thanks. You left your busy schedule this morning. You honor the invitation of Liberty Online Television. It'll be a pleasure for come Naya this morning, sit down with you and you give perspective about governance and waiting on the opposition at Parliament or the minority in Parliament stand for. A pleasure for getting you here this morning, sir.
Thank you, Liberty TV. I think today is my first day for Kaya.
Yeah. All right. Okay, viewers, many thanks. So now say for the watch we continue for watch Liberty Online Television. As so there so for bring Canton a credible voice of people when a decision maker them duty bearer they will therefore bring them and make sure say una say for the watch we ask them the questions them through the phone lines they will not keep open. Now like this we could there so every morning for ensure say bring Canton a topical discussions they won't have go the part of. Continue for share all the programs, then continue for like our page na YouTube and also now we website and our Facebook. If you not go subscribe to the YouTube channel yet, now for go there and subscribe to the channel so that you self go to get the different contents them will upload now we YouTube channel. Mina Khadija Bangura, they wish you all a blessed day.
All right, and Mabel Kabadi say till we meet again. Goodbye. Before you transfer pavilion to cancel this man.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.